Hi, this is Dr. Jed Diamond here for the fourth and final video in the series on real lasting love and the enlightened marriage. Although I often sit with clients in my office listening to their stories of love, loss, and desire, I also like to get moving. We often walk together. Sometimes we have to sit. I do it a lot, but life is moving, and love is an active practice, not a passive listening. So feel free to move around and stretch while you watch this video. That's what I do when I'm learning. I find it helps to get information right into our bodies. In the previous videos, I gave you some specific tools you could use right away. One, loving our partner with the same commitment to ongoing care, concern, and support that we would give our children. Crucially important. Number two, realizing that there are actually 5 stages to an enlightened marriage, not just 2, and that disillusionment and incompatibility are not reasons to divorce, but really opportunities to go deeper. Someone said that ending a marriage because you have fallen out of love is like selling your car because it ran out of gas. It may not be as easy to re-empower your relationship as filling your car's gas tank, but I'm here to tell you it can be done. Number 3, sex can be a source of stress for many couples, but it can stay fun and vital through the years if we expand our views of what sex is and allow ourselves the freedom to change as we age. But there's so much more I have to share with you. That's why I've decided to offer a full-day class for those who are ready to take the next step in your journey to embrace real lasting love and master the skills of an enlightened marriage. Today I want to tell you about it and what it will mean for your relationship, for yourself, your partner, your family, and your future. The Enlightened Marriage Masterclass will take place in Willits, California on Saturday, May 14th, 2016 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I've distilled the very best of what I've offered my personal clients about how they can find the love in their lives, to keep love alive and well throughout the years, to deal with the inevitable conflicts in marriage without shame, blame, or judgment, and how to communicate with the other sex, and much more. Here are the 10 most important relationship skills my clients say they've learned working with me, and what you'll learn in this master class. How to fall back in love if love has been lost. How to deal with difference in sexual desire or practice. How to have a great sex life after years of marriage. How to talk about difficult issues without being judged or judgmental. How to deal with irritability, anger, and depression. How to prevent an affair and heal from one if one happens. How to keep your marriage alive and keep from drifting apart. How to find your soulmate and develop and maintain intimacy, passion, and love as we age. How to save your midlife marriage or know when it's time to let go. How to heal from an ending and have the courage and wisdom to find real lasting love again. Which ones are most important to you? What additional relationship questions do you have? I'm keeping the class small so you will have the time to get your individual questions answered. Most of us have taken classes or attended conferences to improve our knowledge and skills in the work world. But how many of us have taken the time to learn about what it takes to have a successful relationship that will last and actually get better with age? I think of relationships as the graduate school of life. What you're actually going to get is a graduate education in life. It's going to give you the skills that enable you to really enjoy your life fully. I think of this class like an insurance policy. We all know the value of having health insurance. We may not be sick now, but we want to protect ourselves against future loss. Even if things are fine in your relationship, you'll learn things that will improve things right now. And this is important. You'll have the information for the future when you might need it. I think of it as a therapist in your pocket. Instead of having to come and pay a lot of money to see a therapist, you can pull this information out again and relive it and re-experience it and get the questions answered again that might be important to you right at this time. It's difficult to put a monetary value on a great marriage. Many of us don't realize its value until we lose it. So let me talk about what you'll get in my first ever Enlightened Marriage Masters class. Very simply, you'll get the very best of what I've learned in my personal and professional life that will help you have the kind of relationship you've always wanted. Plus, you'll be in a small group, so there will be time to get all your specific questions answered. So as an added bonus, my wife Carlin is going to be in the class. So you'll get a chance to ask questions to me and to Carlin, all the things that you may want to know about that are going to help you in your personal life to get those things answered that you need answered, and in your relationship life. Now, general information isn't enough. I know people want specific answers and practices. So within each question module, there are numerous love lessons and love practices. So you'll be able to get all the things that are going to really put your life at a graduate level. So why did I create the Enlightened Marriage Masterclass? 5 simple yet important reasons. Number 1, I know the pain and suffering and the heartbreak that occurs when a long-term relationship falters, becomes difficult, then begins to fall apart. Number 2, I know the joy of feeling confident that you are in a relationship that can weather the inevitable storms of life, and you know your love, passion, and joy will not only last, but deepen through the years. 3, as a marriage and family counselor, researcher, and author of 14 books on sex, love, and relationships, I know this information is not easily available, and yet it can be of help to so many. Number 4, I've had 25,000 individuals and couples work with me over the years. But not everyone who wants to work with me can afford the $250 an hour, even though everyone I've worked with has said the value they received was worth everything that they put in money and time. Number 5, my mission in life is to help men and women find real lasting love. This is not just altruistic. I believe that the more loving relationships we have in the world, the better off we all are. And really, love is the hope for our collective futures. The investment for the Enlightened Marriage Masterclass is $195 for an individual or $350 for a couple. This 6-hour intensive would normally cost $1,500, and my clients who pay $250 an hour say it's well worth the price. But I want as many people to take it as possible. Also, for everyone who takes the class, they will be able to get the DVD of the whole class for an additional $35 if you order at registration, or just $50 if you order later. Believe me when I tell you that having a DVD to review whenever you want will be invaluable. Short of money, I am happy to work out a payment plan so that you can feel good about joining the class right now. This is your chance to do something wonderful for yourself and your family. Use the button below to apply for the master class. Many people have told me that they're reluctant to seek out help on their own. It takes 2 to tango, they tell me. If I can't get my spouse on board, there's not much hope that things will get better for us. I've proven that actually it takes 1 to tango. It's always nice if both people see a need for support at the same time, but I've found that one person learning the skills to make a relationship good can influence the other person, even if they're quite resistant. Most of the couples I see started when one person knew they needed help and made the commitment to go for it. Not only that, but this is going to be maybe the best thing that you could imagine for yourself. This isn't we're going to get help for the couple as the whole picture. This is going to be good for you, believe me. There is one restriction that you need to be aware of. I'm limiting the class to no more than 30 people. so that everyone will be able to get all their questions answered. Once 30 people are signed up, registration will be closed. This series of videos is being seen by several thousand people on my mailing list who have signed up to get the latest information on things that can improve their lives and their relationships. If you are truly ready to break out of old patterns in your relationship and move ahead into a future that is full of fun, joy, and ease and love, I invite you to enroll in the Enlightened Marriage Masterclass immediately. After helping people for more than 40 years, I'm confident that I can help you create a relationship that truly works. I'm so sure you'll find this class goes way beyond your expectations and delivers on what I promise, not only for your relationship, but for yourself. The program comes with a total satisfaction guarantee. Take the class, put what you learn into practice, and you decide if this program has exceeded your expectations. Send me an email if you're not blown away by what you're getting, and you'll receive a prompt refund on your full investment, no questions asked. I'm in this for one reason only, and that is to help you have the love life you've always wanted. Life begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Your future needs to be bigger than your past, and this program will carry you safely out of your comfort zone into a much bigger future where love can flourish. This video series and my presence in your life is a fork in the road. At the end of this video, you'll make a decision about your future. You'll decide to either enter into a community of resources and hardcore tactics that were created, perfected, and tested in the real world for building your relationship to be the very best it can be, and for you to be the very best person that you can be. You'll learn how to embrace all 5 stages of the enlightened marriage and experience the blessings of going through life with a soul partner you can count on now and forever. If you know that this is the time to make a heartfelt commitment to yourself and your relationship, I invite you to apply right now. This is Dr. Jed Diamond wishing you real lasting love.